Hello and welcome, I am Neso. Today we're gonna have a nice training session and we will fly the official Spring Global Qualifier from MultiGP, the biggest racing association. And this track is so nice because it is flown all over the world and we can compare ourselves against pilots from all over the world. So let's dive directly deep into the training. On the tone in less than 5. Go!
German sausage.
Who thinks Tadu makes the best lipos? Burner and Neso are building up the track. We are measuring it. It's really important that we have all the measurements in the right place for the whole track. Over there we're gonna have our start-finish gate. Here we got the power loop, and yeah, then we're gonna build up the track. But usually we don't care about the measurements, but today it's really important because we don't want to be surprised on the race that the measurements at the track that we did fly is not the same that we have to fly on the race. So we use the metric system, but fortunately MultiGP offers metric and imperial system, but I don't know who the hell is using imperial system. Comes from the British people, but yeah, the only thing that matters is metric. And you know why? 100 centimeter is 1 meter, 1000 meter is 1 kilometer. What about inches, feet, yards? They do not build up on together. That's really weird. Our best employee today
Of the month.
Bauhaus, 20 meters. That's totally fine. Track is going quite easy to build up, but we want to stick to the measurements.
45 degrees.
I love how you switch to English. Who the hell is beta FPV? But at least we got the hurdle. The track is almost ready. Only start-finish gate. We need to set on the right height.
And one flag.
And one flag here and one gate. Okay. But almost done. 90% of the track is done.
Almost.
Here we got 45-degree angle. Following here above the hurdle into this gate. And now the track is set up. Really curious how it felt. But actually I'm dumb. I did not fly the track in the simulator only like 2 months ago when we could vote for the MultiGP Global Qualifier. I didn't train it this week, but yeah, we're gonna learn it. Neso is the expert on the track. Track is ready, but it took us 1 hour and 15 minutes to set up our equipment to build up the track with the exact measurements. But now we just need to get the gate with the net for our protection, and then we can start sending.
As I mentioned earlier, the MultiGP Championship is one of the most prestigious, inclusive and globally recognized titles an FPV racing pilot can achieve. The pilot who wins the championship is often considered the fastest FPV racer in the world, and that journey begins with the Global Qualifier Track. These qualifier races are held across the globe. Any drone racing community can apply to become a MultiGP chapter, and if they meet the necessary standards, they are allowed to host official Global Qualifier GQ events. Since all GQ tracks are identical worldwide, pilots everywhere can compete on an even playing field, flying the same course and submitting lap times to a global leaderboard. So, how does it actually work? Each season features 2 Global Qualifier tracks, one for spring and one for summer. What's really awesome is that the community itself votes on the track layouts. The 2 most voted designs become the official Global Qualifier tracks for the year. From the end of March to the end of August, local chapters host races where pilots try to set their fastest 3 consecutive laps on each track. These times are uploaded to the global leaderboard, and by the end of the season, around 200 pilots are invited to the championship in the United States. However, not every invited pilot is able to attend, and that's where it gets interesting. Any pilot, regardless of their GQ ranking, can purchase a ticket if spots are left unclaimed. So even if you're not in the top 200, you still have a shot if you are fast enough and act fast when tickets go public. To qualify, you only need to participate in either the spring or summer global qualifier. Here's how the final leaderboard works. Results from both seasons are combined to form a single ranking that determines the top contenders. Then, in October, the championship happens in the United States, and in the end, the winner takes it all. On screen now are the official track layouts for the spring and summer global qualifier. As mentioned before, these were chosen by community vote, giving everyone a say in shaping the competition. And here's a look at the live leaderboard for the spring global qualifier. The more races that happen, the tighter the competition gets and the higher the bar rises. But enough theory. Let's get back to our own training session. And let's finally start flying. Here you see my first lipo and the first 2 laps of flying this amazing track.
First lipo done. So basically I started with 80% throttle limit, but this track is so damn wide and big. I need 100% throttle. Let's directly start with 100% throttle. Let's not play around because you're losing so much time on a straight line, especially on the corner when you go to the start-finish gate. This is not needed. Delivery service, Neso. Throw. Oh, wrong hand. Tattoo-Shirt. Ist echt geil. Ist echt geil, ja? Ja, ja. Nee, wir sind ja Bonka. Lipo.
Ist auch geil.
Who thinks tattoo makes the best lipos? Competition is real. Bonka for the win, right?
Awesome batteries.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no.
Go!
Oh, ich muss reinkommen. 15 to 20 minutes of stick time is in, and I'm crashing a lot, and there are so many fast people here. Nitro, burner, it is so much fun. We did already some races. Now, amount of pilots is increasing. We need a new net, one new gate, and here's our pilot area. Look at this. The weather couldn't be better. The sun is already, the summer is already there, guys. The summer is already there. Can't wait to get the ice cream here in the stadium, deliver pizza, and yeah. But it feels so good to be out here. How do you like it here?
It's awesome as always. Perfect space, good weather, awesome people, good viewers also, right? And good food. And nice battles, right? Battles are good.
Nice battles, yes. The competition is there and that's what we need to get faster, to get better.
Always do that in practice. Try battling against each other. Start pushing. If there's a gap in speed, the fast one starts a little bit later so you can catch up. The one has to try to stay in front.
Yeah, so it's a competition for both, for the fast one and for the slower guys. Yes, yes.
Because that gets your brain like practice mentally for the events.
Yes, yes. Amazing. Ja, das ist auch okay.
KEDX.
Wofür? Wofür?
Das ist ein GoFilm 20.
Ein was?
GoFilm 20.
GoFilm 20 für DJI O4?
Ist kurz schlecht geworden.
Natürlich für DJI O4. Die ist nur
Komplett
für
auf KEDX. Vom Frame bis zu den Motoren, bis zum AIO,
Okay,
bis
okay.
zur V.
Guys, I'm really enjoying this session today. But actually racing is not my favorite to do. But I really enjoy the company of my friends here. Hanging out in the sun, well, just enjoying the good weather. It's Saturday. And yeah, of course we want to train. Because Global Qualifier is actually one of the most important tracks to fly over the year. You can compare yourself against the pilots from all over the world. That's what I said already. But also the fastest pilots will be invited to participate in the most important race of the year in the United States, hosted by MultiGP, of course. Even if I will be invited, like if I'm in the top 150 or 250, I don't know actually. I will not go to the United States this year, but just a good feeling, right? However, we are flying now with HDZero mostly. 2 pilots are flying walk snail, and we're also using low band at the moment because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pilots. 8 pilots active flying. This is actually a lot, but when we are using low band, we don't have to fly in 2 heats. That's the other option. That all the pilots are split in heat 1 or heat 2, and then we are flying 4 pilots in heat 1, and then after that 4 pilots in heat 2. And now Neso is flying. He's today the fastest. He's really good, and also he's really competitive, and for him it's really important to be good at the MultiGP Global Qualifier, because he can really compare against the best pilots on the world. Insane. His lap times are 2 seconds faster compared to mine. Walk of shame.
Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. It was traffic. It was traffic.
It wasn't me.
Liegt auf jeden Fall direkt hier vorne schon.
Okay.
Made it quite far.
Okay, we are excited. This was the hardest crash today.
Oh, looks good still.
Yeah. Arms looks fine.
I didn't start it again because I saw this in my camera and I thought about, wait a second, it doesn't look good.
And this copter?
Jesus.
We have to see if it works.
But
Because picture was gone.
all the carbon looks fine, right? Oh, the sound of heaven. Sun is getting too strong. Now Berner and Neso are building up the tent. Let's see how we're gonna place it here. And also this year we're gonna host our first race. And our first race will happen here, in this stadium. 32 pilots will be there. And it's a race series, Drone Cup North. Next week there will be the first Drone Cup North race. No, not next week, in May. May 25 will be the first race of this series. Also in northern Germany. And we're gonna participate there. Really curious how this will be. Also, in total, I got 3 races in May coming up, and I need to train more in the simulator and also in real life. But one will be Drone Cup North, one will be the FRE and MultiGP Global Qualifier, and the third one will be a Dutch race in the Netherlands. So a lot of different races, a lot of different pilots actually, also really interesting. And yeah, really happy to see the Dutch people again. And some of you may did notice that today in this video something changed and I got a new camera. I did invest some money because it makes so much fun to me and I really enjoy playing around with the new technique, but this is the first time using the camera. I received it yesterday and I still need to learn how to control all the settings and get the best picture out of it. Give me some time, give me some videos to feel comfortable with the camera, and then you will also see the new image quality in full. But I have to admit, I don't feel comfortable at all today flying FPV. And this is not only because the 2 weeks break. I don't care about not flying 2 weeks. Usually it feels like driving with the bicycle. But it's about the track and the power and the speed and also the area the track is requiring. You get so many straight lines and you need 100% throttle all the way up so many times. And this is so different to the tracks that we flew in the past. And I guess for me it's even harder for me it's just hard to get used to this speed. And that's what the simulator is for actually. I didn't practice this track on the simulator and I have to get used to the speed. Actually today, most important for me is enjoying it and yeah, it's just so nice. Warum? So, welcher ist los? On the tone in less than 5. Go! Martin last, Neso first, Burner second. And Neso is winning! And the day is coming to an end. Almost. We are still sending hard, especially Burner as always. Sending a lot. Neso is repairing like hell all the time. Flying one copter and just repairing this copter. And yeah, Udo, Snoop, DVD also sending. And Grandpa FPV just left. Sun is now fully gone here in our pilot area. It's getting colder. Yes, thank you well.
Welcome.
Oh my gosh.
Alsjeblieft.
I'm crashing so often. As discussed, I do not feel comfortable on this track. I really have to get used to this amount of power, throttle that is needed actually to get a good lap time here. It is so much different compared to what we trained the last 3-4 months. But yeah, this will be a nice challenge. And now I'm really motivated to train on this track in Velocity Drone and grind there some more hours, minutes, whatever. The last lipos will be sent right now. And the day is almost over. Sun is not there anymore on the field. But the day was just amazing. It is just out of this world, these straight lines, how fast you can go there with 100% throttle limit. And I was also a bit shocked that I realized directly after the first lipo that 80%, 90% will not be sufficient. You need 100%. And this track is really challenging all the pilots in terms of the tighter the better. And I guess this is also the track that most of the pilots, or this is the most flown track by 80% of the pilots that will participate in this race flew in real world and also in a simulator. Also really important that you can fly this track in a simulator. Yeah. But let's be honest, how comparable is this track if some pilots spend 300 hours in a simulator practicing exactly this track, then going on the race, flying it in real life, compared to going on a race, not knowing the track and flying the track for the first time. And the first 3 lipos you got for training lipos, and then you start directly with the qualification, so you don't have time to get used to a track. This track is only indirect saying who's the fastest pilot, because it's also who took the most effort into this track in training it in real life and as well in the simulator. However, I will end the video here. I guess you will see less DVR compared to my last video, more B-roll, more behind the scenes of us flying. And however, I hope you did like the video. And Neso mic drop. I see you in my next one. Bye.